folks. It is day 2. We could use a little bit of rest, but we're going to keep on rolling here. I'm going to try to do a little bit shorter video than we did yesterday, that's for sure. All right, I need to go ahead and get myself a water collector made. It'd be really nice if I could get it before it started raining. Other water collector. Okay, I need 6 planks. So this is really good. Let's see, I kind of want to put it right in front of my door just in case that's all I can do is get outside and grab some water. Okay, I think I need 6 planks for that. All right. Got us a couple planks here. Let's go ahead and get that in there. At some point in time, I'm going to have to build a little flower garden. Well, a gardening bed. So that I can grow my own stuff. Let me try to turn this down a little bit. I'll have my headphones. What I'm going to try to do is get a water collector going. I'm probably going to build one more storage case. And try to see if I can get the furnace in there so we can start turning some of this rock into iron fragments. Iron fragments help us make a little better tools. There's only a few tools we can make without the advanced workbench, which it's such a tangled web, folks. Like, you've got to learn one thing to learn how to do the other. You've got to learn certain things to build certain workbenches and things like that. So it's why I need to eventually start making my way into town so I can find me one of those notes that gives me the technology. I think there's something right over there, which wouldn't make sense. Oh, yeah, I'm looking right at I can definitely see some structures or something over there. But anyway, sorry. I'm gonna have to make my way over there and find me some of that knowledge. And you kind of got to do it in a certain order, or I don't know if there's necessarily an order, but you got to collect enough to be able to do certain things. All right, so the water bucket comes in handy, especially when it rains. All right, I'm gonna build one more of these storage chests here, just to kind of give me, do that all the time, folks, a little bit more storage. I'll have to look here in a second and see what else I can really make right now. Get that as close as I can. Right now I'm going to need as much space as I can get. Okay, I need 8 planks for that. Oh good, here comes the rain. So that'll give me water. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sometimes it's hard to get pinpointed in on that. Alright, so that one's done. I don't really know. I can put that in there for right now. Alright, is my fire out? Is this what's going on here? No, I just don't have it started. Alright, so what's my water? Oh, I gotta get rid of all this spoiled food. Gotta go get some food today. For sure. It'd be nice to find some vegetables and stuff. Okay, let's see. I have 9. Yeah, I need some water here. Alright, so this is what I like to do. Sorry, I'm gonna try to go slow, folks. I know I get to spinning around there. Let's see. That's not what I need. That is what I need. Oh, and I'm still doing it wrong. Here we go. There's only a little bit in there right now. Hopefully this rain will get it filled up. So what I like to do is this thing actually holds 200, I guess, liters. You get it filled all the way up and get it boiled, then you've got a couple rounds of water. Especially it helps when you're kind of stuck maybe inside. Keep doing that. I'm a little bit shocked we haven't seen anything really running around. Like, seen a couple heard a couple goats, seen a couple goats. Dang it. There we go. All right. I normally move a little faster. I'm trying to keep her slow here. If I could quit hitting the wrong button, that'd be nice. All right, I think one more and this thing will be full. And you can do it while the fire's on, but then you got to hurry up and get out here and get in there and get back and make sure you get to it before it starts to boil over. All right. So, I was watching through the video I did, and I was talking about how at one point in time my fire went out because it was raining. And then I put a fire pit right here by the window. I didn't think that through. We'll see if it puts it out. All right, that'll give me some fresh water. Now, I want to look and see kind of what I can build right now, if anything. I don't really need much more shelter for right now. But eventually you can build these spike traps that you put around your house. That helps keep them little buggers away. Placeable. So I do need an anvil. An anvil helps me make uh, nails and all kinds of different stuff. So all this stuff, it's saying tech not available. Now I can do the workbench, which I need to do the workbench. Um, Everything else I have to pretty much find. I mean, it's saying tech not obtained, so I think they are called like tech notes. All right, so really, there's not too much more except for the workshop. I got to do this stone forge. Those are two things I'd like to get done. This technology is good because if you have meat and you do it on the drying rack, it seems to help you a little bit more on getting you filled up. But this is something that I have to put in a cave. This is a mineral extractor and extracts stones and ore. So that's what I need to get copper. You got to have copper to build better weapons and better armor. All right, so let's see here. We're gonna go back to workbenches. I need a workbench for sure. The question is always, where do I put it? Because I am in such a small little space here, and as you can see, that takes up quite a bit of room. All right, I need planks and nails. Okay, I see, and again, this is where you kind of start to, I forgot, but you have to do things in a certain order. So I have to make me an anvil. So here's the funny part about the anvil is I need iron ingots to make, or ignet, ignet to make that. So in order to do that, I have to have a forge. So the forge would be the next thing I make here, just so you can make everything else. So this thing here, you put rocks in it and it turns it into these little iron fragments. I gotta find a kind of good place to put it here. Maybe right here by this fire. Maybe right here so the window doesn't get it. All right, so I need 25 small stones to make that. Quickest way to do that is get me a big old rock over here. I think what we'll do is we'll get this forge made. Then I need to probably find something to eat. I'm starting to, all I have left now are my rations, so that's not helpful. I think I see a cucumber or corn over there too. All right, 15 of 25, so we're getting there. There's a rock right here. I see a frog over there. Frogs are usually the easiest. You can get a couple of them, you get your protein, but you still have to find vegetables and fruits to keep everything else up. I've said that a minute now. Okay, there's the stone forge. Now, I need to get some wood to start getting that fire going. I think I have some logs over here. 1, 2, 3. Thought I just heard some footsteps or something. That's probably me. Alright, we're going to throw these on the floor here. Break them up. Take that, that. It should fill this up. Usually about 4 or 5. I think 5 fills this. 5 logs will fill this up. Okay, so now what I do is place those stones on there. Get this going. That's going to take a few seconds there and make me some iron ingot. I don't know how exactly you say that word. But we're going to need some more stones because we need a bunch. I need a bunch of them to make a shield. Shield is definitely handy. I'm going to get one more little round of rocks. Then we got to go find something to eat real quick. I see a pumpkin way over there. Maybe even 2. Alright, I may come back for some more of those. And this is my first. Alright, I'll leave that out of there. Alright, 1. I'm gonna keep 2 so that I can fill that thing back up here in a second. I'm gonna take this with me. And put it in the fire. These chips, these wood bark chips, I think is what they're called. You can use them later down the road to, I think you end up making cloth with it. But so many things you got to learn how to make to make other tools and things that you need. Definitely keeps you busy. Okay, got 2 of those. I think I need 5 of those little metal fragments to make one big bar, which gets me nails. So, well, it'll give me nails and I can make a few other items. All right, I got to remember where I'm at, where I'm going, what I'm doing. All right, I think I'm going to go this way because this is kind of away from the 2 towns because I need to do some hunting. Here's a frog, so this is a good start. He's not seeing me. He's in the tree there. They normally jump on off when you get close to them. All right, we got to keep an eye out for all the dangerous critters we don't want to run across. I'm tempted to go in the cave, but I'd like to get a little bit more prepared just in case things don't go well in there. Not 100% positive. Okay, yeah, there's another cave on the other side of the road from me. That looks like a cave back there. Oh. I forgot where I saw that pumpkin, but really like one or two more frogs, a couple pumpkins. I lost track that I was supposed to go and get that, but it's all right. We'll find one. Just trying to keep my eyes open, folks. Those wolves, they look a lot like sheep. There was one time I was playing and I thought a sheep was coming down the road and it was a wolf, and that nearly ended badly. Why I'm not seeing too many fruits and vegetables right around my camp, which kind of can be a bad thing. Oh, I'm gonna tell you what else I did that I gotta remedy very quickly. I forgot to mark my cabin on my map, and let me tell you, it's easy to get a little bit lost out here. Okay, there it is over there to the left. All right, I thought I saw a pumpkin somewhere. Oh, there's the music. That means I'm getting close to some sort of. Yeah, it's over here to the. Oh, I see it now, I think. Either that or that's a rock formation. I kind of want to avoid all that for right now. Already having a hard enough time gathering up some food. Not even sure I brought any water with me. I don't think I grabbed any after I had it boiled. Doing really good at this survival. Oh, that's kind of scared me a little. These chickens are so hard to get. They're like super fast. You almost have to get one while it's sitting still. And that's easier said than done. I'm not seeing any kind of fruits and vegetables right now. I don't even see the chicken. There's something right there. Probably a bird. Trying to kind of get some lunch rounded up and then get back to the cabin. Not that far away. Come on in, Viv. All right. Guess I'm gonna venture out a little bit farther. There's another frog. That would probably handle me for my protein for the day. Thought I saw something right over here, right when I was going for that frog. Guess not. Oh, no. I should have gone after that pumpkin as soon as I saw it. Now I am not. Oh, here's some corn. Good. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's far and that's hard to find there. All right, here's one more frog just for the heck of it. I gotta remember to cook it and not let it go bad in my backpack though. Took me forever to get that cabin built yesterday and get a fire. I never did hardly. I don't even know that we didn't start the fire until just now today. Holy cow. This is I was kind of talking about this yesterday, but in the last video, but you almost have to know what's around you. Here's a little more corn, but see, I need a little fruit. I either need a pumpkin or a watermelon. I think they have just what they call a melon. And I haven't seen, I saw a pumpkin earlier when I was doing something. I should have gone after it. Kind of have to have a little bit of everything. Boy, that's a big opening there. What am I looking at? Oh, I'm kind of looking, that's about where I started, was right over there somewhere. All right. Well, I may have a little something to eat and then try to get a couple little more things knocked out. I know I'm gonna need to build something to keep a bunch of rocks in because you've gotta keep feeding that stone forge rocks because you gotta pump out a whole bunch. I think I need 25 of those to make a shield. There's like nothing around here. Couple things of corn, that's about it. Okay, there's my cabin. I was trying to stay around it because I know within eyesight I saw a pumpkin. Just don't remember what direction I was looking. Okie dokie. Well, we gave her an old college effort to get some fruits and veggies. We got some corn, so hopefully that'll help. I can plant something, but I think I gotta have nails. There's a couple other things, nails and planks, I think. I could have swore I saw a pumpkin from somewhere. I was right off the edge of the base. Just gonna look one more. Oh, I see the goat over there. I'd go after it, or that's a sheep, but I don't really need any meat right now. All right, so yeah, that was the other thing I was going to tell you. You can get certain types of leather off of animals, but you have to have I believe it's an iron. You have to have an iron axe head. So you can't make you have to have an advanced workbench to make that. I made a bow and arrow one time, but you have to make a quiver, and in order to make a quiver, you have to have animal hide, and you have to have an iron head axe or an iron axe in order to get animal hide. So it's a twisted little game they play, that's for sure. All right, I'm gonna get me something to eat real quick. I need to cook. I need to cook some of this meat up, and I got to get some water. I still don't think I have any water. 40 of that. How much I got left? That's okay. Get some of that. And not sure if I can put the corn on here or not. No. Certain things you can put on the fire. Uh, Potato. If you find a potato, which usually that's out scouting around, you can make a baked potato, and it's like really filling for you. Okie doke. Now, how many rocks do I have in here? Oh, none in there. One, two. This thing's still going. And your fires, you got to kind of keep your fires going. It's right at the wrong time when you run out. All right, so I need one more of those to give me 5, which would be nice to have. All right, cooked meat is done. Done. This one here seems to cook it pretty quick. I've played a few games where it's like you better not be starving when you put meat on there because it takes a few minutes to cook. All right, I need to get some meat. Okay, so since I don't have very much, I keep doing that now. Since I don't have very much in here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some rocks and fill that up. And again, the problem is I can't really do too much more without, like I can't make the workbench without nails. That's not what I wanted to look at there. I have to make an anvil. I gotta remember that. But yep, I have to have 5 iron ingots for an anvil. So that's a bunch. That is a bunch. I'm gonna put this down just to remember that I basically need this next. Oop. Yeah, I basically need this thing next. What did I do wrong here? Build. Okay. All right, so I don't know that there's much more I can do except get some stones and still try to maybe. Yeah, there's that goat or sheep. I could have got a little bit more meat off of that. All right, let's see here. All right, so I want to get some of these so I have some stored up. It's another good thing to do at night. When you go to sleep, it doesn't take long to get your energy all the way back up. And normally you'll only be asleep for a couple of hours. So all of a sudden it's the middle of the night and you got nothing to do. So this is unless you want to venture out into the dark, but that's on you folks. All right. Boom, boom. So I think I have enough now to make an iron ingot, but I need 5. All right, move 1, move stack. Yeah, there it goes. I need 5 to make the anvil. The anvil, then I need another one to make nails. It is a ongoing process, folks. The work never ends. Oh, I'm heavy. Let me put you in here. Oh, I got a bunch of rocks on me. That's why. Yep, that'll do it. All right. Get that filled back up. I got one for you if you want it. Yep, this one's about out, which is okay. I don't really need it for a minute. I have plenty of water in there. Oh, as a matter of fact, did I ever get my water? I don't think I did. It still says 200. All right. I'm in pretty good shape. I'll just collect a bunch of rocks to try to. I can make 2 of them, folks, but I still got other things I got to get built in here. And oh, this fire could use some more logs. And kind of until I'm ready to really do a big base inside the cave, I'm just gonna kind of keep it simple right now. Oh, I just told myself I don't really need that fire going. That's all right. 93 degrees in here. All right, you got a couple more of those? You do. All right. Take that and that. I'll move this thing over there. So, let's see. See if we see anything. Oh, did I put some more rocks on there? I don't think I put more rocks on there. Well, I still didn't put more rocks on there. All right. I mean, that's just an all day thing. Can't tell you how many times I've just been like, yeah, I'll make some later, because it just becomes ongoing. All right. I'm gonna look one more time. I don't know which way I went. Okay, I went this other way to avoid the dangerous place. So I'm gonna creep a little bit over here into the dangerous area and see if I can find a pumpkin or a watermelon or something to that degree. We're gonna make up a couple iron. We're gonna make up a couple iron bars, and then that's probably gonna be the end of episode 2. I am just not seeing anything as far as fruit goes. Like the watermelons are usually big, the pumpkins are really big, so you can usually see them. I should have grabbed that one when I was seeing it. That sheep over there. But I think I could get hide off the sheep if I had the iron axe, which you need this, that, and the other thing. I think we talked about this. So it's no easy walk in the park, that is for sure. And again, I really need a shield. A shield is it's about the only thing that protects you from anything. Even a fox. One day I tried to get a fox and I guess I barely hit him and he attacked me and he put me in pretty bad shape for a minute. Boy, I am just shocked that I'm not finding any pumpkins. I guess maybe it is February. I don't know if that matters because I did see one. The main road there. Yeah, you guys let me walk away from my cabin without marking it again. All right, we're gonna go over there and we're gonna get some iron ingots. I'm just gonna have to maybe live without any kind of fruit for the day. Everything looks in pretty good shape, but the one that's low is the fruit one. All right, hopefully I remember where I'm going here. Oh, I'm not sure what that is. I thought that was walking down the road though, whatever that is right there. All right. I also wonder if this is somehow just how different this looks if I can farm something out of there. All right, frog, I don't need any more meat. There's that chicken. You see how fast he is? Those things fly, man. All right, I gotta mark my cabin. I think that's it. I hope that's it. I wandered quite a little ways away here. All right. Yeah, especially like the thunderstorms because it's hard to kind of explain, but your map, I gotta pull it up here in a second anyway. On your map, everything looks closer than what it really is. I mean, it looks like I'm right on top of that cave, but I'm really not. Okay, I think create. Where's the closest I can create a marker? Crap. I don't think it's gonna let me. Maybe because I'm standing right there. Get out away from it here. What I want to do. That is not what I wanted to do. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think yeah, I can't even really add one very close to where I'm at. Home, add marker. See, it's way over here. Which I guess is close enough. I just need a general direction, especially if I get way confused on where I'm at. All right, let's see. We're gonna wrap up a couple more of these. Gonna probably eat. Maybe start working on episode 3. Well, all right. See where the rocks are at. Okay. I really need to build another one of these. I don't want to build it outside though. That's where I think I would have to build it. All right. How many of these do I have? All right, so let's do this. We got 2 stacks of 5. Once those come off of there, we'll put these on there, and I will have at least 2 that I need for this one. Okay, so we also need 8 planks, it looks like, so we can work on that for a second. So I think I was telling you yesterday that normally these things are planned attacked on your cabin on day 10. And I mean, we're almost on the other side of day 2, and I'm like not even close to ready. I don't have a shield. It's going to take me if I focused on it all day tomorrow, I could probably get enough of these ingots made up to make a shield and have a little bit of protection, but I still have to get all this other stuff built in order to really move forward. All right, let's see. I should have 6. I just need a couple more. All right. Do I have wood still laying on the floor? No. I'm gonna throw this here. That way I got some firewood. You can build. I haven't done it yet because, again, uh, there's a good chance that within a day or two I'm gonna make my way down to that. I think that's more than I need. I'm gonna make my way down to that cave and just look and see what it's looking like. Okay, he has all 8. Do I still have a plank on me? No. Okay. All right, let me feed this to the fire. These 2 should be done. All right, now we're going to put these 5 on there. Which again, I could have put that going towards the shield, but I kind of want to get these once I can make nails, I can start making some other stuff like garden beds that I kind of need to start growing some food because again, I got to find some fruits and vegetables. Oh, oh, thought I heard something. It might have been me. Oh, I need to go out here and do this. It's like you need planks for everything, and it's good to have a couple little extra storage planks. I don't even know if I finished that thought. You can build storage crates for sticks and logs and all that, but I don't know if I want to do it here. I think I would rather do it once I know where my kind of more permanent base is going to be at. And if I just moved into the cave and I didn't have any issues, I could just pick all this stuff up and carry it in there, just as long as there's no problems in between here and there. Whoop, I'm forever hitting that wrong button. Okay, there we go. Got two of those made. And I think this thing needs 5 total, so I still need 3 more. All right, well, how many rocks do I have in here? All right, tell you what, I'm going to grab one more set of rocks and then we're going to end this episode. But I appreciate you guys watching along with me. I'm going to try not to do any fast forwarding. I know that gets a little, for me, it gives me a seizure, so I try not to do any fast forwarding, make these videos a little bit shorter. This is a really pretty cool game. And it's again, without the zombies, without the bears, without the wolves, and all the stuff coming after you, it is still very tricky to survive. You have to go through so much just to make winter clothes. You can buy stuff to keep the sun from affecting you, but you got to find it. You got to go into those regions where they have aloe and things like that. Sorry, I'm talking over that thunder. So you definitely can't sit still for very long. And I guess the one thing I'm trying to figure out in my head is how do I be a little bit more mobile to where I can make a quick base and have everything I need so that you can kind of go into these areas and clear these zombies out. Is this not going? Is that done? Oh, I think that's done. Okay. All right. All right, folks. That is going to be it for episode 2. I appreciate you following along. Hope your Friday night's going well. We will catch you on episode 3.